Okay, we're continuing. I'm gonna cut this video in two, and then I'm gonna have a cliffhanger. But at the time you hear this, you will have already gone past the cliffhanger since this is the next video. This is doing my head in. I should stop talking about it and just cut it. I'm Keiichi Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Wow, she was a cutie pie. Pale red eyes and black hair? Ticking all my boxes. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me a trainer. Wow, and her body. The white fingers do it very much for me. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. Thank God we see it as sprites being clothed. I don't want to be cucked by Keiichi in the first 5 minutes of meeting this cute girl. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me? Hehe, I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. You've killed a criminal! I mean, yes, that doesn't make it right, but sometimes policemen have to do that, right? They have to shoot someone, and if they're a criminal, depending on the circumstances, they're being let off the hook, I guess? If they saved someone, maybe? In self-defense, yes, or even themselves. I mean, it's not like he just shot him out in the street or something. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Ooh, maybe there's more to her than meets the eye. Get back to your duty. You're police. She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No. But I killed her. Megumi. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow. Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiichi, finally the cat is out of the bag. You know, we've been suspicious of you for a long time because you've been lying to us about this. And now it was this easy. Come on, dude. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we had lurking in our midst. If you vote for me, I won't complain. No. Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Of course, it's gonna be Sarah, because somehow Sarah's always in, I guess. Keiichi, Kitaro, and Sue. Meow! No, wait, that was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card traits this time, you see? Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. And what to do? Kitaro, Sue, Keiichi. I can't rightly say you're not suspicious. Hold up! Don't we need one more person though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower. We gotta suspect someone again, Woof? Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow. Who to leave out? A good idea. Let's suspect some more. Who to leave out sounds like something the sage would say. It also sounds like someone who wants to trust someone would say, right? Who do we trust the most? Instead of who do we suspect the most, who do we trust the most? Oh, I don't know what to choose here. I'm more of a suspecting kind of person, I think. Let's just go with our let's just go with what Sarah would say. She would praise Jin for that good idea. That's a good idea, Jin. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. Oh, I didn't even think of it that way. Indeed, that could be our greatest ally. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Wolf. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, Meow. These people could still lie. Maybe the people are not as good as they seem, you know? Maybe they just want chaos. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, Meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, Wolf. Thanks, Jin. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Kyutaro. Ooh, why? How do the tokens help us? In any way, shape or form, KG? How about we leave out Jin, since he doesn't have any tokens? What about the tokens now? We shouldn't be selecting Jin Okana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. Okay. Sue should be left out. He did say he had to sacrifice at the start. I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Wow. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Ooh, wow. Does he? I mean... Either he knows we're not a sacrifice anymore, or he doesn't know. It would work both ways. Interesting. It's hard to explain, but maybe I'll get to that later. Anyway, I'm gonna extract... Now said something interesting, I think. Oh no, shit. Keiichi was the one with the tokens. Alright, that's it. Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have to sacrifice. Oh, because he couldn't trade. I get it now. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Jin has 0 tokens. If Jin had to sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. Except if someone forced to trade on it, you know? To take it away from him and give it to someone else. And so there's a high chance he's the sacrifice? No, he can't be. We know that because someone took it away from us, Sarah. We know that it couldn't have been Jin. We know he's not the sacrifice. Here we go. And thus, with this level of reasoning, it is possible that I, Lambda Delta, could come to that conclusion. Did you enjoy my little Erika display here? My Furuda Erika? Okay, let's see. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. And him giving his tokens to Sue. That subject could really influence this discussion. You know what I think? Gashu said earlier, and I think it's deliberate that he said that you need fingerprints identification to turn on the tablets. But even when you're unconscious, someone could take your fingers and turn them on. What if Sue somehow used Kyutaro to make him give us the sacrifice, so he could later take it from us again? I don't know how that would make any sense. But it definitely was whoever was knocking out Kyutaro, so maybe Kyutaro was not at fault this time? Anyway, him giving his tokens to Sue, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. I don't know, man. My reason, because you're the one I want to live most. She's so pure, I hate her! No matter what. Ah! Kenna! I ain't trying to look like a good person. Oh, believe me, you don't. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, and pick me, Sarah. Are you the fucking sacrifice again somehow? Because all of the trading went down while you were unconscious. You were the sacrifice. Sue traded it away to me to make me act a specific way, and later traded it back to Kyutaro by hacking. Or maybe he even saw... No, he didn't have access to his tablet because we had it. So Sue was doing the switch around, so 2 people thought they were the sacrifice. Kyutaro doesn't know that we've been the sacrifice in the meantime. Which is why he's acting so suspicious. He is the fucking sacrifice. We should leave him out. Just saying it now, I don't want him to be in the preliminary vote. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think it's same as Sarah too. Because you're cute. Oh, thank you, Sue. You're right, I am. What did you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had to sacrifice. He knows though, why does he mention it now? And on top of that, a last minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I didn't have any tokens though. I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. Fuck, I don't know what to make of Sue still. His suspicious actions have had a purpose. By earning hate and losing trust, he's been gathering votes towards himself. That's what he did the first time around too, and he wasn't a sacrifice then. So it's best we simply leave him out and have him sit in the corner of the room. If he's a sacrifice, he can vote twice for himself though, so he'll end up being selected. Yeah, I guess. Oh shit, the sacrifice will always get in! Indeed? Oh, how nasty. Why are we even discussing this then? I swore to protect Big Sis Sarah, meow. Jin, I believe in you, meow. Did anyone like change expressions while we were talking? Or do I have to conflict? Guess I have to conflict maybe. Wouldn't be able to trade it. He did say he had a sacrifice. Someone with lots of tokens like Kyutaro. Kyutaro was unconscious. Can we show that somewhere? Couldn't have made a lots of trades. Maybe we can show the tablet to Keiichi? No, that won't work. That's too obscure, I guess. Victim video. I love how we just dropped that whole thing, right? We didn't ask him why he was letting his mentor die at all. We just went, alright, he admitted that he's not a detective anymore, and he kinda said he killed her. That's fine. No one bats an eye anymore at you. I guess. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. He can vote twice for himself. I extracted everyone and I'm kinda stumped, I have to say. Maybe we have to. Maybe I just have to start conflicting. Like, maybe. No. No. I'm sorry for brute forcing. Oh man! Oh no, I am losing Cloud, I guess. There's too many possibilities here though. Oh, wait. Look at that! Look at this. Fucking found it. All it took was me just being desperate. Kyutaro, is something the matter? There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Huh? It's true, I don't know. It is true. See? Did he not take a look at his tablet yet? Even though fucking Gashu said we should take a look, he still thinks he's the sacrifice. Or does he? Or does he think now that someone gave him the sacrifice back? And he knows that he gave it to us, which means he thinks we gave it back to him. It's true. Yes, it's true. I think Sue instigated this whole thing between Kyutaro and me. Sarah doesn't know it's been Kyutaro. Kyutaro knows who he gave it to, and he also knows who it came from, I guess. Then again, he could maybe think that there's been several trades going on while he was unconscious. Anyway. Which means, yeah, just maybe, I figured out who's got the sacrifice. Let's hear your thoughts. Meow? What? How could you possibly know that from what we just... Kyutaro. I know, everybody listen up! I'm the Keymaster. We've been the Keymaster in the beginning. And... Huh? He stole it from us? Motherfucker! Eh? Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you. He either hurt Keiji and me, or he definitely took it from us. But why would he just blindly take a role from us? Just to gamble? Oh no, wait, we got the sacrifice. No, wait. Did we get a sacrifice following the Keymaster? I think we did, yeah. Oh yeah, so now he thinks we're the sacrifice. That's his line of reasoning. Or at least that's where he wants to go. But instead, we know that he's not the Keymaster anymore. He's the sacrifice, and I assume that Sue is the Keymaster. Does he mean... The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm, what do I do? Make use of this. I think we can make use of this. Explain myself. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah! Then just leave me out of the vote. Oh fuck, no, I didn't want to do it like that. I'm not a sacrifice though. Fuck, I didn't want to do that! Come on, Sarah! Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those 2 votes towards herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that will be proof? Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah, and we'll have proof. I guess we're safe now. Wow. I would like that, but... Oh, shit, feels like that decision was bigger than I thought it would be. I just thought Sarah would turn this on its head and fucking argue against him. Instead she went, alright, yeah, if you think I'm the sacrifice, then just leave me out. It's about time we proceed with the vote. Please wait, can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? We just can't sort it out in such a short time. What do we do? One of these candidates is going to end up the victim, remember? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. I'm not gonna vote for Kyutaro. Oh fuck, it's basically who do I kill? And of all the people, Alice is the least important, I would say. I would love to kill Kyutaro, but I legit think he is the sacrifice and not the Keymaster. Please choose who to vote for. I don't want Jin to die because he's actually been helpful in the past few parts. Now, I don't know, she hasn't been acting either suspicious or helpful enough to warrant either being a good or a bad important role. Kana I can't read. Keiji we still need. I am afraid that if we vote for Keiji, he will definitely die. Maybe Keiji will die regardless. I do believe that Kyutaro is a sacrifice. Fuck it, I'll vote for Alice, I don't care. The sacrifice will get in anyway, since it's not us, so the sacrifice will vote for themselves, and then if it's Kyutaro in, we know that he's not the Keymaster. Vote for Alice, yes. Whatever. I have to vote for someone. All votes have been received. Let's see. Displaying results. This is gonna be interesting. Keiji, Kana, Sue, now. Alice, Keiji, Kana, Sue, now. Alright. Huh. Keiji, Kana, Sue, and now it is then. One of them must have given himself 2 votes. Otherwise it won't work. Or one of them has given someone else 2 votes and received 2 votes in return from 2 others. So if we now try to reason out who voted for whom, we can find out who the sacrifice is, if no one is lying, that is. But it just doesn't work with people like Sue in the group. The first vote is over. Why do you look so So bad about it. You're not in. I'm not a sacrifice. I guess we can see that. And I wasn't chosen. That's good! Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. We can argue with full force now. But why these 4? Oh shit, yeah. Sarah, you... It's just like I said, I'm not a sacrifice, I'm a commoner. Why does it fuck him up so much? 4 will advance to the final vote. Suhiori. Kanakisuchi. Keiichi Shinogi. Now Egokuro. Oh shit, who do we want to lose out of those 4? Why now? That's right, why me? Or maybe she's trying to double bluff here. Maybe she is actually the sacrifice, voted for herself, and now she's trying to act shocked. This isn't right. Usefulness-wise, Nao and Kana have to go. I'm afraid. I know this despair myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Am I gonna have to find the hearts for all of them now? Like Keiji did for me in the first main game. Give a pep talk. Question them. I mean, giving a pep talk could make them feel motivated. Maybe make them more... Sorry, I'm moving away from my mic here. I hope you can still hear me. Leaning back in my chair. Maybe make them more inclined to be willing to share information and stuff. But at the same time, we would also be losing time we could use to question them. Are you all going to give up here? That's not the question I wanted to ask. But alright. We've always done when we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah! Haha, right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Alright, first it's time for those of us who weren't picked to guide the discussion. I voted for you, Alice, by the way, just in case you want to know. Incidentally, I am a commoner. Be at ease. Alice is a commoner too? Master Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up, meow. Let's remember the card traits in order, Woof. I know why he's shriveling up, man. He's the fucking sacrifice again. Please be. Yeah. He can't just admit it, though. Can he? Can he just admit it if he's the sacrifice? He has lost either way. Would he is the next question. And we also have to find out the transgressions, right? That we were talking about earlier in the beginning of the trial. Anyway, Gashu says, now please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we will have an in-depth discussion on the card traits, understood? Stripey, leave us to us, meow. What? Jin, are you, like, telling him to shut up? Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. Okay. There were 4 traits made in total. That ain't that many. Did he miss one? Or does he now know of all of them? Can someone confirm that number, please? Because I didn't count. Would have been smart to count. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, Woof. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. Trading cards requires 50 tokens. It's not as if just anyone could do it. Yeah. We're gonna save since we advanced quite a lot here. 4 trades made in total. Yeah, 4 trades means 200 tokens must have been used up. I want to extract that, I think. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. Been a commoner the whole way, didn't get traded with even once. Could be true. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past a bad card, meow. But my role didn't change up to the very end, oof. I made it through all 5 trades, meow. 5 trades. There were 4 trades. I think I spotted discrepancy, everyone. We're gonna extract Alice nonetheless. The token ranking, as I recall, put Cube Taro Hamburger, in first and Jin Ibushi in last. Now Igakoro was also low ranking. Of the 4 candidates, I suppose now was the only one who lacked the tokens to make a trade? Yeah, I don't know about Kate. Well, Keiichi was down while we were up with the loser girls. Oh, sorry, we have to conflict these two. I know. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, meow. What? There were 5 trades, Woof. This is where he fucks up because he legit thought he doesn't. Does he not? He has to know that he's a sacrifice, which is why he's shriveled up. Or maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he thinks that we are still the sacrifice because he gave it to us. He doesn't know that Sue hacked the card away from us. Oh, please tell me he's gonna die. Please. I'm sorry for dunking on Kyutaro so much, but he hasn't been helpful whatsoever. He's always been in our way. He's just a muscle gorilla. I don't like that. There were 5 trades, Woof. 5? Wait, by my memory, there were 3 trades. Then I heard there was 1 just before the main game. I get it, you misunderstood, Kyutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. It's our line, meow. Ah, he missed the one where it got traded away from him, and he missed the one where it got traded back to him. No, wait, traded away from him? He traded it away from himself. Wait. Why is he so upset then? Let's assume he gave us the sacrifice very early. He had the Keymaster then. Oh shit. Sue did a triple bluff. Sue did a fucking triple bluff. Sue switched my sacrifice against... No, wait. Kyutaro gave us his sacrifice, became the Keymaster. Right? Sue somehow got wind of that. We couldn't trade away. That was the first trade that happened while Kyutaro was still conscious. And then there were 2 trades Kyutaro knows nothing about. One of which is probably... No, we were the last trade. We were the last trade? Were we the last trade? Or was there another trade right before? Was it the last trade that gave us the commoner? Because then it doesn't make any sense. I wanted to say that Sue somehow made it so he ended up with the Keymaster Kyutaro thought he had, while Kyutaro had the sacrifice and we were neutral somehow. Sue started with the neutral card, basically. Kyutaro started with the sacrifice, ended up with the sacrifice again. Thought he would be the Keymaster, and so on. It doesn't make much sense because if we were the last one, it doesn't quite add up. Anyway, it's our line, meow. Let's just continue because I'm not good with that kind of stuff in my head. I need to write this down on a diagram to make it work for me, but you wouldn't be able to see it, so that would be just wasting time. Sorry, but nobody's giving me an explanation. Ah, well, that's on us. Cube Taro Hamburger. When was it you passed CH2 in the sacrifice card? Right at the very beginning. I guess maybe we get it, explained now. In fact, did you have to sacrifice to start? Nah, the day he did. Oh, wait, Where did he get the sacrifice from then? The first card I had was Commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the trades. He trades with someone, accidentally gets the sacrifice. Why did he trade away a Commoner? Is he dumb? He trades with someone, accidentally gets the sacrifice put on us, instead gets a very good card, thinks he's set for life, and so on and so on. Well, I don't have a clue, Woof. Why is that, meow? Because the friendly policeman made the first trade. Oh yeah, of course he did. He gave us his Keymaster. Shit, that's true. I did forget about that. What did you say? Who did you trade with and what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Eh? And what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but I was a commoner, I won't say. We have no reason to lie. Why would Kyutaro want to know? Does he want to know what Keiichi is right now? Because it would be that, except if someone traded with Keiichi. One of the trades could have also been with Keiichi, without us knowing. I was a commoner. At first, I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, meow? And it deepened our trust doing it. Oh, I'm sorry, KG, for, like, a little bit doubting you earlier. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, oh, thank you. This is what I couldn't do in my head while explaining, so guess the game is gonna do it for us now. In the first trade, I passed Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificed and Kyutero's commoner. If he didn't start with the sacrifice, then it is someone sacrificing Kyutero's commoner. Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kyutero's commoner. Did you get swapped with, or did you instigate the swap, Kyutero? We need to know. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kyutero's sacrifice was swapped. Yep, that's what I'd mean. It would mean, even. Why didn't he admit to being the Keymaster then? Sue admitted it. You'd think that Kyutero, instead of saying he's not the sacrifice, he would right out say, I'm the Keymaster. Master Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow! You have an obligation to properly explain to us the third trade. Ugh. Fuck, I love it, it's really heating up. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow. So I want to know the situation, Woof. I shall tell you, the third trade occurred when everyone was sharing the laptop. That's right, this is when Sarah got the sacrifice. Alice is right about that. These trades, I'd better keep them sorted out in my head too. Shit, the game is telling me. You can now sort out the details of the trades. Wow, okay. Oh, fuck my life, what? Okay, let's get all this straight. The top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend. In broad strokes, at least. Oh shit, now I guess my theory will be put to the test. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade. After the third trade, and so on and so forth. The bottom row is after the fifth trade. In other words, the rolls they ended up with. No, that's not true though. It's not true. These two are not true. They are switched around. Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll rework it if the new information comes up. Can I... First trade performed by Keiji. Keiji Keymaster to Sarah Kamana. Ponder first trade. Second trade performed by We Don't Know, sacrifice of Kyutero to Kamana. We got the sacrifice done. Why don't we put in the why does it only... It would be more helpful if it showed us their roles every time, but I guess we don't know them. It could just show question marks instead, but I kinda can fill out that Keiji is commoner now, right? So why doesn't it let me tell that? Why doesn't it... Wait... Man... Okay, let's cancel that for now. Let's keep extracting. Kyutero, why aren't you talking? It's not talking at all. Let's see. I was off doing all this stuff by myself, Woof. I wanted to see the laptop, meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, Woof. Ah, fuck off. Remembering that photo on the laptop still makes my heart quake. But what's important now is that card trait. In the end, it was mutual betrayal. Kyutero Hamburger, despite being right there, he traded his sacrifice to you. Such a cold-blooded man! Don't speak of bonds to me. Huh? Something strange here. Something strange here? The third trait. This is the third trait. Kyutero the sacrifice and Sarah the Keymaster. That's right. The second trait was Kyutero got the sacrifice in switched away his commoner for a sacrifice. And then the fourth trait we know nothing about, I guess? It's the third trait. The fourth trait, performed by we don't know, but something happened. Which... This is wrong. Fifth trait. Everyone's... Upon the fifth trait. Here my sacrifice was swapped with someone's commoner. Pretty sure Q2 had a commoner here somehow. They must have... That's not real. That's not true. Sue must have had a commoner, switched it with... Oh, fuck me, I don't know. This is too much for me right now. I'm drawing a legit blank. Don't tell me Sue really took the sacrifice from me. It was the last trait. But... No, how? This means Sue must have been a commoner here. What happens if we do everyone's final votes? Q2 confessed to being the keymaster. No reason for the Unchosen to lie, so I believe it. This is the wrong... No! No, it's wrong to believe him, I think. I'm curious about Sue's initial sacrifice confession. It could be a lie as usual, but... We can't extract or conflict anything here, can we? He's doing all of that stuff by himself, that's nothing. Oh, look at this. Okay. Fuck, okay. I guess. Why won't you deny it, Q2? What? I mean, you need a ringer box to trade. If he used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? Oh, was he standing next to us? What could he be hiding? Maybe he has a way to trade without ringer box? Okay, I have to click his heart. Come on. God, it's so fucking fast. Oh, doing this without a fucking macro must be horrible. Because you can tell how fast my macro is clicking, and that's not real. No one can click like that. Be as silent as you want, it's no use. Spit it all out, Q2. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone! But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. The third trait. My sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It was me. It was Sue's doing. It doesn't change anything. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. Sue knew. He knew I had to sacrifice. What? When everybody was sharing the laptop, Sue wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ringer box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. You need the fucking fingerprint confirmation. Don't know anything about that. Wait a second, he chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can't do that? Oh wait, can you? It must be possible, huh? Oh wow, that opens up so many possibilities though. Huh, so you can say that with confidence. Shit, that little sentence at KG, directed at him. What if KG wasn't the keymaster, but traded someone else's keymaster he somehow, like, knew to us? So, isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, KG. Jesus, this game is so great. I can't believe this game is a better story than, like, most books I've read in the past years. Which isn't necessarily true, since I've read a lot of Agatha Christie, which are great books. Anyway, the discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? Aha, about what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Oh, these are the most annoying ones. Q2 couldn't do the third trait. I was on the toilet, so I couldn't either. That's not right. No, you didn't go to the bathroom. Were you watching me? Ah, shit. I mean, thought not. Glad you're not a pervert. Wrong, this won't move things forward. Kyutaro couldn't do the third trade, that's right. Exactly because he was with us, okay. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Sheesh, just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, huh? Did he learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that? He can, actually. Precisely, he saw directly. Kyutaro's intent was to negotiate with Sue. And as a condition for his trade, he showed Sue his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. Guess it's wrong. How about you use that imagination to consider what the negotiation was like? How about you two fucking solve this shit by yourself instead of relying on me? Kyutaro started to negotiate outside Sue's bedroom door. Huh? Were you watching or what? I mean, you've both stated as much and such, right? So, yes, even Sue's already recognized that fact. Ah, that's right. How did Sue react to Kyutaro's proposition? You must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. Wrong. I'm not brave enough to let Kyutaro in. We're gonna deny this. He was still outside the door because Kana was inside. No, I'm sure Sue was on guard. Kyutaro had taken the laptop from him once before. Sue wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then did they make a deal through the door? Yes. Wahaha, how amusing, I just thought of a way. Kyutaro slipped the tablet under the door. Wouldn't he consider I might betray him? I guess he must have slipped it then. That's it exactly, that's what Kyutaro did to propose his deal. Sue must have been fairly wary of Kyutaro, who could best him using force. So Kyutaro informed him that he was the sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. What does this change? This doesn't change anything! So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens and a Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. Someone took it away from me, Keiji, and it wasn't you, so I'm gonna trust Sue more than you, I'm sorry. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on an escape plan. Then I heard Kyutaro through the door. Wanna make a deal, he said? I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Oh, are you finally gonna admit to that? Because we know it's been true. Well, it's the truth. Oh, shock horror, Kyutaro. Everyone believed you when you said it was fake. Oh, fuck my life. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I'll tell ya. They told me. Set up the props used for the death game. Then it's true? You set up the cards? Yeah, of course. I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card I just placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. You fucked up so much, Kyutaro, I can't believe you anymore. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100, meow? That's enough for 2 trades, are you insane? And you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning, pretending to risk your life but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first, and send the sacrifice to someone else. Sue was actually saving everyone's butts by not letting Kyutaro work as he wanted. Because Kyutaro is a dummy. He would have killed someone. Sue is trying to... or rather, Kyutaro could have killed us all. Sue is trying to control the sacrifice, which is good! We shouldn't be suspicious of him because of that. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that a truth of the third trait? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? I don't think it's an ill will. But you went above and beyond my expectations. Eh? The fourth trait was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? How? No, it wasn't. What do you mean by that? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't do any trades, I didn't have any tokens. Both are true. I didn't even have enough tokens, I couldn't do any trades. No tokens? That's hard to believe. Quiet, Loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade, woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well then, it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. Maybe it's time to distrust Sue again. I don't know what he gets from that. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. Oh, no, believe me, no. I suspect the fifth trait that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked two random commoners to have trade. And you say Keiji Shinogi has a sacrifice? It's all a wild fabrication. Could be true, but it's a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trait. Oh yeah. Sue's spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiichi's the sacrifice and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Why would you fucking say that? Why would you just randomly call up Now on that? Wait a second. At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? Huh, I see, guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. So let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. Oh, all is forgiven, Sue. All is forgiven. So Sue! Enough. Huh? It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? Sue, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the key master. Huh? What are you saying? The key master is Kyutaro, though. No, the fourth trait must have been... Oh man, I don't understand anymore. Looks like we got him good! Sage. My real role is Sage! I don't understand, Kyutaro, are you turning this around? Are you finally doing something worthwhile? Kyutaro's the Sage? Ridiculous, that's impossible. It's possible, alright? And as Sage, I'm making an announcement. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Keiichi is without a doubt the key master. Oh, Keiichi is the key master. Man, that's an old meme by now, right? The announcement to make, dude. The little kid. It can't be true. That's all. You were on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with. It was Kyutaro. How does this doesn't work out in my head? Let's tell the truth of the fourth trait, shall we? The trait between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. First, when Sue betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. And so in the fourth trait, you two traded your cards? That fourth trait sure ended up punishing the loner now, meow. Hold on, Kyutaro, when you passed out during the fourth trait? The fuck is happening? Do I have to sort this shit out? Oh, it's making it... It's... do I have to amend something? What if I... It happened when we were in Cephalin's stall room looking for Ranger's chip. Did Keiji and Kyutaro become accomplices and make this trade? For now, if I want to piece this together, I need to extract info from them on the 4th trade. I mean, if everyone has said is true so far, Kana is the only one that could be sacrificed. Interesting. Or someone outside, of course. Or rather... Now. It could also be now. Alright, let's extract. Let's continue on a little bit more. Just a little. I should actually stop. That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro and we fought things over. In the 4th trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. What? Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is a good place to stop because it seems to be unfolding even more, and we need another episode for that, and I kinda need to stop since I still need to edit some stuff today and upload and shit, and man, at least we have a clear cut now, right? So, anyway, what the fuck is happening? I can't tell anymore. I hope you can still follow. Thank God the game is explaining it all for us, little by little, and see you next week. Bye.